Good morning. We continue these video devotions in this last week of October, and we're going to finish up Genesis. We've gone through Psalm 119, we've gone through the book of Acts, we've gone through Genesis now, and Jonah, and various other books of the Bible. And now we're about done with Genesis, and we're going to be on Genesis 49. And I think what I'm going to do, we'll do 49 today and tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, actually 49 today, 50 tomorrow. And I think I'm going to take off the rest of this week because I want to hear from you. I don't know how many people are watching these and or listening to them. I don't know how much of a need they're meeting. I know there's at least a few of you, and I don't mind keep doing this for the few of you. But I would like to ask that you tell me, either verbally or by text message, or just reply to the Facebook post, that you really appreciate these. And if there's quite a response, I'll definitely keep doing them. But I'm going to just kind of take stock and try to evaluate this, or tell me how I could help. I would go to Exodus, or maybe there's another book of the Bible you'd like me to walk you through, or something like that. I don't know. So let's do that. Let's look at Genesis 49. Israel's prophecy. Israel is Jacob. His prophecy concerning his sons. These are very prophetic. Remember, Moses is going through this with the people of Israel before they enter the promised land. So verse 1, Genesis 49. Then Jacob is Israel, summoned his sons and said, "Assemble yourselves that I may tell you what will befall you in the days to come. Gather together and hear, O sons of Jacob, and listen to Israel your father." Again, Israel is Jacob. Listen to Jacob, Israel your father. Reuben, you're my firstborn, my might and the beginning of my strength, preeminent in dignity and preeminent in power. These are prophetic blessings on the patriarchs, the sons of Israel. Okay, verse 4, so that's Reuben. Verse 4, he continues with Reuben. Uncontrolled as water, you shall not have preeminence, because you went up to your father's bed, then you defiled it. He went up to my couch. And that goes back to something he did back in Genesis 35:22 actually Genesis 35:22 says, it came about while Israel was dwelling in that land that Reuben went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine, and Israel heard of it. Now there were 12 sons of Jacob. So Reuben slept with his father's concubine, and so that limits the blessing. Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brothers, their swords are implements of violence. Let my soul not enter into their counsel, let not my glory be united with their assembly, because in their anger they slew men, and in their self-will they lamed oxen. Remember when they took revenge on Dinah, his daughter? That's what's coming back there. Cursed be their anger, for it is fierce, and their wrath, for it is cruel. I will disperse them in Jacob, and scatter them in Israel. Judah, your brothers shall praise you. Your hand shall be on the neck of your enemies. Your father's son shall bow down to you. Now, Judah, we know that Jesus comes through the lineage of Judah, through the line of Judah. Okay, so that's coming to that. By the way, in Sunday school and in Wednesday night Bible study, we just finished Deuteronomy a couple months back. And Moses' blessing on the tribes at the end of Deuteronomy, in Deuteronomy 33, is very much comparable to this. So there are subtle differences. Verse 9, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, you have gone up. He couches, he lies down as a lion. He couches, he lies down as a lion. And as a lion who dares rouse him up. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until Shiloh comes, and to him shall be the obedience of the peoples. He ties his fowl to the vine, and his donkey's colt to the choice vine. He washes his garments in wine, and his robes in the blood of grapes. His eyes are full from wine, and his teeth white from milk. Zebulun will dwell at the seashore. Now this is Zebulun. Zebulun will dwell at the seashore, and he shall be a haven for ships, and his flank shall be towards Sidon. Now that has to do with the geography of where Zebulun will go. Verse 14, Issachar is a strong donkey, lying down between the sheepfolds. When he saw that a resting place was good and that the land was pleasant, he bowed his shoulder to bear burdens and became a slave at forced labor. Dan shall judge his peoples as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent in the way, a horned snake in the path that bites the horse's heel so that his rider falls backwards. For your salvation I wait, O Lord. As for Gad, raiders shall raid him, but he will raid at their heels. As for Asher, his food shall be rich, and he will yield royal dainties. By the way, if you do cross-reference here and study the geography where Israel settled and look to the future, we can see the prophetic fulfillment of these blessings. Verse 21. Naphtali is a doe let loose. He gives beautiful words. Verse 22. Joseph is a fruitful bow. A fruitful bough by a spring, its branches run over a wall. The archers bitterly attacked him and shot at him and harassed him. But his bow remained firm, and his arms were agile, from the hands of the mighty one of Jacob. From there is a shepherd, the stone of Israel, from the God of your father who helps you, and by the Almighty who blesses you with blessings of heaven above, blessings of the blessings of heaven above, blessings of the deep that lies beneath, blessings of the breast and of the womb. The blessings of your father have surpassed the blessings of my ancestors, up to the utmost bound of the everlasting hills. May they be on the heads of Joseph, and on the crowns of the head of the one distinguished among his brothers. Benjamin is a ravenous wolf. In the morning he devours the prey, and in the evening he divides the spoil. By the way, the first king of Israel, Saul, was from the tribe of Benjamin. Verse 28. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel, and this is what their father said to them when he blessed them. He blessed them, every one with a blessing appropriate to him. Then he charged them and said to them, I am about to be gathered to my people, a euphemism for death. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that is in the field of Ephron the Hittite, in the cave that is in the field of Machpelah, which is before Mamre, in the land of Canaan, which Abraham bought along with the field from Ephron the Hittite for a burial site. There they buried Abraham and his wife Sarah. There they buried Isaac and his wife Rebekah, and there I buried Leah. The field and the cave that is in it, purchased from the sons of Heth. When Jacob finished charging his sons, he drew his feet into the bed and breathed his last, was gathered to his people. So we have Jacob, renamed Israel, and his death. We see these prophecies fulfilled in the future, these blessings fulfilled in the future of Israel. And we'll stop there for today and pick up on chapter 50 tomorrow. Have a good day in the Lord. God bless.